The Galactic Empire's warships descended on planet X-298 like steel vultures, their shadows blotting out the pale sun. Grand Moff Varen's orders had been precise, * burn the colony to ash. Let the Outer Rim remember the cost of defiance. * The officers aboard the Imperatrix * didn't ask why a settlement of farmers and engineers warranted annihilation. They input coordinates, charged plasma cannons, and joked about the planet's unpronounceable name. Rebellion, they reasoned, was a weed, snip the stem, salt the roots. None mentioned the children. Mila and Yarrick knew the forest's secrets. They'd mapped the groves of bioluminescent ferns, the caves where crystal moths nested, the hidden spring their mother, Elena, forbade them from visiting alone. Stay close, she'd say, her voice sharp as the knife she used to skin moon hares, her eyes flicking to the sky. But Elena was miles away, mending a broken reactor in the colony's depths, her hands steady, her mind humming with equations she'd learned long before this life. The children disobeyed, racing to the spring, their boots crunching frost lichen. Yarrick carried a salvage scanner, its screen cracked. Mila clutched a doll stitched from star map fabric. They didn't hear the first explosion. Elena did. The reactor room shuddered, pipes screaming. She sprinted through collapsing tunnels, colonists surging past her, their faces smeared with soot. The bunker, someone shouted. The children. She ran faster, lungs burning, dread coiling in her gut. Above ground, the air tasted metallic. Plasma fire had turned the habitation domes to slag. Stormtroopers marched in phalanxes, their blasters methodical. A man clutching an infant fell. A woman's scream cut short. Elena's pulse roared in her ears as she stumbled toward the forest. The stormtroopers found Mila and Yarrick beneath a fallen log, the scanner's faint ping betraying them. Yarrick shoved Mila behind him. "Don't look," he whispered. She closed her eyes, pressing her doll to her chest. The trooper's leader tilted his helmet, amused. "Protocol says alive for interrogation," he said, "but this dump doesn't have a brig." His blaster whined. Elena arrived as the troopers moved on. She found the doll first, its star fabric smoldering. Then Yarrick's scanner, shattered. Then, her knees struck the earth. She didn't scream. Didn't weep. Her fingers traced the scorch marks on the log, the tiny handprint in the ash. The forest around her seemed to still, the crystal moths freezing mid-flight. When she stood, her posture had changed. Shoulders squared, spine rigid, as if shedding an old skin. She walked north, past the spring, past the caves, to a derelict shuttle half buried in lichen. The colonists had whispered about it, about her how she'd arrived during a meteor storm, how she'd refused to speak of her past. Inside the shuttle, she pressed a palm to a rusted panel. It hissed open, revealing a chamber pulsing with light. A cloak hung there, blacker than void, its edges fraying into smoke. She clasped it around her shoulders. Memories surged. 1,000 lifetimes, galaxies bent to her will, empires crumbling at her whisper, a hunger so vast it devoured suns. Baba Yaga. The name slithered into her mind, cold and familiar. She'd buried that self, forged a mortal shell, let a gentle engineer named Elena love a man, bear children, bake bread over a fission stove. A delusion. A frail, beautiful lie. The cloak tightened, alive. The shuttle's carcass shuddered, morphing, walls peeling into rib-like struts, engines snarling to life, metal creaking into the shape of a hut perched on mechanized legs. Through the viewport, the burning colony shrank as the hut ascended. Elena, Baba Yaga watched the Imperatrix gloat in orbit, its hull gleaming. Her children's faces flickered in the smoke. "You mistake mercy for weakness," she told the stars, her voice layered with echoes. "Now you learn the difference." The hut's claws tore through the ship's hull like paper. Word count ~1000. Ending hook Baba Yaga's transformation and attack on the Imperatrix create momentum, while her haunting final line hints at escalating cosmic vengeance. The Imperatrix bridge erupted in cacophony as alarms shrieked and consoles spat sparks. Grand Moff Varen gripped his command chair, knuckles whitening, as the creature that had once been Elena carved through bulkheads with talons of corroded metal. Crewmen scrambled, their shouts dissolving into guttural screams as fractal shadows peeled from the walls, consuming them mid-stride. Varen's composure cracked. "Seal the sector," he barked, but the eye's voice, once crisp, now gurgled static, directive, obsolete. Baba Yaga materialized before him, her cloak billowing like event horizon. She smelled of ionized blood and childhood lost. Varen drew his sidearm, useless, he knew, but ritual demanded defiance. You're one woman, he sneered. The Empire spans millions of worlds. Her laugh unspooled, a sound of collapsing stars. You count planets. I count seconds. She flicked a finger. The gun melted, molten alloy fusing with his flesh. He howled. This, she whispered, is a kindness compared to what comes. 3 sectors away, Lieutenant Kale reviewed the Imperatrix*''''''''''''' final transmission. Distorted visuals of a hut-legged monstrosity, of shadows with teeth. His superiors had labeled it rebel propaganda. But Kale had mined the archives, unearthing pre-imperial etchings of a cosmic hag who gnawed on comet cores, whose fury birthed black holes. He'd sent a warning. They demoted him to waste disposal. Now, hunched over a stolen terminal in the Resurgence***'s garbage bay, he tracked the anomaly's path, a trail of derelict ships, their crews desiccated, time accelerated into husks. She was heading for the Kithra depot, a resupply hub orbiting a dying star. Kale hesitated, then pinged the depot's commander. Evacuate. Now that the reply was swift, treason logged. Prepare for arrest. Baba Yaga feasted. Her hut perched atop the depot's skeletal framework, its legs impaling escape pods. Inside, she brewed vengeance in a reactor core cauldron. Soldiers' helmets, blaster bolts frozen mid-flight, the whispers of X-298's children. Her familiars, a wolf of flickering pixels and a crow with reactor core eyes, fetched ingredients. The crow dropped a sobbing engineer at her feet. Please, he begged. She cupped his face. Did you beg for my children? His aging accelerated, skin papering bone. Kale arrived too late. The depot was a tomb, its personnel reduced to statues of ash. He floated through debris, bile rising, until a shadow engulfed him. The hut loomed, its door creaking open. He expected death. Instead, a hologram flickered, Mila and Yarrick, laughing, chasing crystal moths. Baba Yaga's voice echoed. You tried to warn them. Why? I have a sister, Kale rasped. On Kestris V. A gamble. Her silence thickened. Then, the hut ejected a data chip. The Empire's next target, she hissed. Burn it, and I spare your sister. Hesitate, the crow pecked his helm, cracking the visor. I'll unmake her birthdays, one by one. Aboard the Resurgence***, Kale stared at the chip. Coordinates glowed, Kestris V, a rebel haven. His sister's face surfaced, Lara, sharp-tongued, brilliant, who'd smuggled meds to orphans. The Empire would glass the planet. Baba Yaga would do worse. He opened the comms, bile on his tongue. Priority alert, rebel leaders on Kestris V requesting immediate, his voice broke. Immediate purge. The bridge cheered. Kale vomited into his recycler. Baba Yaga watched the fleet gather, a swarm of fireflies against the void. Her hut quivered, eager. She stroked a crumbling doll. Soon, she murmured. But the word rang hollow. Vengeance had sculpted her, yet each act carved away Elena's remnants, the lullabies, the fish and stove warmth. The crow brought a halopic from the depot, a family, their smiles etched in light. She crushed it. Kale's betrayal reached her by way of dying transmissions. Kestris V's atmosphere burned, cities melting like wax. She sensed no grief, only a grim resolve. Interesting that the lieutenant had chosen lesser evil, a blade to his own soul. She almost admired it. The Resurgence***'s captain hailed her, smug. Surrender, witch. Your terror ends here. Baba Yaga smiled. Terror? She dissolved the ship's hull, spilling crew into vacuum. Their frozen faces twisted, not in fear, but awe. Beyond them, the Kithra star pulsed, its light bending toward her. She drank it, supernova energy coursing through her, and for a moment, she was Elena again, aching, human, wrong star. Kale found her in the star's corpse, her hut perched on a fragment of molten rock. He floated, unarmed, helm retracted. I burned Kestris V, he said. Now burn me. She tilted her head. You wish to die. I wish to stop he whispered. Every day, I serve the Empire. Every day, I become this. He gestured to his uniform, the insignia he'd once shined with pride. She plucked a thread from her cloak, frayed, endless. A bargain. My vengeance needs a compass. You need absolution. The thread snaked around his wrist. Find me the next target. They're asterisk targets. And when my storm consumes your masters, the crow pecked his cheek, drawing blood. I'll let you die a hero. He agreed. The Empire, meanwhile, spun tales. The Star Witch was a rebel ploy, they claimed. But admirals quietly fortified core worlds, and Varen's melted hand became a relic, displayed in secret. Fear festered. Soldiers muttered prayers to dead gods, and somewhere, in the dark, Baba Yaga's hut crawled toward the Imperial throne world, its steps ticking like a clock. Kale's first missive arrived as she breached the Helican Nebula. Fleet amassing at Typhon Reach. They'll burn 3 colonies, blame you. She altered course, fury sweetened by purpose. The crow cawed, impatient. Patience, she chided. Even stars must first collapse to shine. Word count tilde 1000. Ending hook Kale's uneasy alliance with Baba Yaga and her march toward the throne world escalate the stakes, while his internal conflict and her fraying humanity hint at converging tragedies. The Imperial throne world skies burned amber as Baba Yaga's hut breached its stratosphere, clawed legs shredding orbital defenses like cobwebs. Grand Moff Varen's broadcast boomed across the planet, his melted hand prosthetic glinting. Face the Empire's might, which we do not fear. She muted him with a glance, her gaze fixed on the sprawling palace below, a gilded tumor grafted onto the planet's crust. Kale's final transmission hummed in her ear. Varen's arming the Eclipse cannon. It's primed to erase entire timelines. Don't let him make me complicit again. The static that followed tasted like guilt. She landed in the palace gardens, her hut crushing marble statues of long-dead emperors. Stormtroopers flanked her, trembling. Fire, their commander screeched. Blaster bolts disintegrated mid-air, their energy siphoned into the crow's beak. The bird regurgitated a crystalline orb, a containment field of pure fear, and dropped it. The trooper's screams lasted precisely 6.2 seconds. Baba Yaga stepped over their frozen ashes, the doll made from her daughter's star fabric clutched to her chest. Varen awaited her in the eclipse chamber, the cannon's barrel throbbing behind him, its surface etched with forbidden equations. You think this is about your children? He spat. This is about Order Star. Chaos demands eradication. Even a mother should understand that. She said nothing, her silence swelling until the chamber's lights dimmed. He lunged for the cannon's trigger. Kale's voice crackled through the comms. The firing mechanism, it's rigged to his biometrics. Don't let him, Too late. The cannon flared, a beam of temporal entropy lancing toward her. Baba Yaga unfolded into her primordial form, a fractal storm of teeth and event horizons, and consumed it. The energy seared her, unraveling memories, Mila's first steps, Yarek's laughter, the way they'd clung to her during meteor showers. She recoiled, human enough to weep, monstrous enough to weaponize the pain. Varen gaped as she reformed, her cloak now woven with dying timelines. You were supposed to die. She seized his throat, her fingers phasing through his armor. Death is a kindness, she murmured. You'll linger here, in a moment this long. She snapped her fingers. The chamber froze, Varen's scream crystallizing into an eternal echo. Kale found her in the cannon's control nexus, her human guise flickering like a failing hologram. The Empire's fracturing, he said, voice hollow. Fleets are deserting. Worlds are revolting. It's done. She studied him, his ashen face, the thread from her cloak still coiled around his wrist. You want release, she stated. He nodded. She yanked the thread. His breath hitched as memories flooded him. The Kestrus V Purge, his sister's face when he'd last seen her, alive, furious, alive the thousands he'd doomed to blunt Baba Yaga's wrath. You don't deserve peace, she said. You deserve to fix this. The thread dissolved, searing a mark into his palm, a star eclipsed by a crow's wing. Go. Be better than your masters. He left, trembling. The crow followed, whispering. Baba Yaga ascended to the palace spire, the doll disintegrating in her grip. Below, riots bloomed as the throne world devoured itself. She could finish it, unleash the cannon, reduce the Empire's heart to a memory. But Mila's voice surfaced, unbidden. Mama, what if the stars get lonely? The hut's legs buckled, reconstituting into a shuttle. She boarded, shedding her cloak. The reactor core, once cold, now pulsed with the Kithra star's stolen light. She input coordinates, not for battle, but for X-298's ruins. 3 cycles later, a new myth spread, a phantom shuttle guarding refugee convoys, a crow pecking traitors' eyes, a wolf herding lost children to safety. On Kestris vs Ashen Plains, a mark appeared, a star-eclipsed bywing, and med supplies materialized where the Empire's guns had fallen silent. Kale never saw her again. But when his sister, Lara, finally embraced him, her arms thick with survivor scars, he felt a shadow pass overhead, something ancient, terrible, and impossibly gentle. In the dark between galaxies, Baba Yaga tends a garden of crystallized moths. The hut's walls whisper with her children's laughter. She smiles, fragile as stardust, and stitches new dolls from cloak scraps. They'll never replace what she lost. But when raiders stalk the vulnerable, she dons the cloak once more, her fury a storm that chooses its prey. The Empire, what remains of it, knows better than to say her name. Word count tilde 1000. Ending hook Baba Yaga's shift from destroyer to silent guardian and Kale's unresolved redemption arc leave the door ajar for new threats, and new hope, in a fractured galaxy. The galaxy's newfound chaos birthed scavenger kings, warlords who carved fiefdoms from the Empire's corpse. Among them, General Rask a brute with a poet's cunning, unearthed relics even Baba Yaga had buried. The Eclipse Cannon's schematics, Varen's cryo-frozen scream, a vial of ash from X-298. His engineers grafted temporal entropy into dreadnoughts, their hulls shimmering with stolen time. Will rewrite history he promised his followers, until even gods kneel. Kale heard the rumors in a derelict bazaar on Kestris V, now a hive of survivors and smugglers. Lara manned a clinic nearby, her hands forever stained with antibiotic gel. Rask's fleet took the azure belt, she muttered, suturing a wound. His calling himself the Chronomancer. Kale's mark itched, the crow's wing eclipse on his palm, as if Baba Yaga's thread still tugged him. His after her he said. To erase her from time itself. Lara scoffed. Let them eat each other. But her eyes flicked to the children playing outside, their laughter brittle. Kale left at dusk, stealing a rusted skiff. The mark glowed as he plotted a course to X-298. Baba Yaga's shuttle sat in the colony's ruins, overgrown with sinewy vines that pulsed like veins. She'd built a shrine where her children died, crystal moths encased in amber, Yarek's scanner fused into a monument. When Kale approached, the crow dive-bombed him, talons slicing his cheek. I'm here to warn you, he said, blood dripping onto the ash. Rask has your past. He'll use it too. To unspool me she finished, emerging from the shuttle. She looked diminished, her cloak patched with mundane fabric, grey streaking her hair. Let him try. But that night, as Rask's fleet test-fired their cannons, erasing a moon from memory, she dreamed of Mila, not as she was, but as she might have been a teen with Elena's eyes, piloting a starship, alive. Baba Yaga woke gasping, her hands clawing at temporal static. The crow brought a warning, Rask's dreadnoughts were inbound. The battle was a dirge of paradoxes. Rask's ships fired ribbons of null time, unraveling asteroids into stardust, then dust into nothing. Baba Yaga's hut lashed back, its claws rending hulls, but each strike cost her, a memory of Yarek's birth, the taste of fish and bread, her husband's voice. Rask watched from his flagship, grinning. Bleed her he ordered. Until she's a ghost. Kale arrived in the skiff, dodging debris. He hailed her, voice raw. His flagship's core, it's powered by X-298's ashes. You have to, a null-time ribbon grazed the skiff, aging its portside to rust. The comms died. Baba Yaga felt the colony's ashes in Rask's engine, a sacrilege, a mockery. She howled, the sound fracturing reality, and teleported aboard his ship. Crewmen withered at her gaze, but Rask stood armored in temporal shields, Varen's frozen scream around his neck like a pendant. You're already dead he sneered. You just don't know it yet. She lunged, but her claws passed through him, a temporal echo. He retaliated, hurling shards of erased time. One pierced her shoulder, and she remembered Mila's face blurred, Yarek's name dissolved. Panic spiked. She fled, reassembling in her hut, half-real. Kale boarded the hut, hauling a fractured rib. The ashes, they're the core's catalyst. Destroy them, and the fleet dies. He gripped her arm. But you'll have to, unmake X-298. Again. Her eyes narrowed. You ask me to erase my children twice. I ask you to save their legacy. Silence hung, thick as nebula. Finally, she nodded. They breached the flagship in a storm of claws and crow feathers. Rask awaited them in the core chamber, the vial of ash glowing. You lose, he spat. Baba Yaga moved, not toward him, but to the core. She pressed her palms to it, chanting in a tongue that scorched the air. The core flared, X-298's ashes swirling. Stop, Rask lunged, but Kale tackled him, the two men crashing into a console. Baba Yaga's chant crescendoed. The ash ignited, burning timelines. Mila's first word, mama Yarek's scraped knee, Elena's last kiss. She let them go. The core exploded in reverse, collapsing into a singularity. Rask's fleet unraveled, ships dissolving like sugar in rain. His scream mirrored Varen's as he faded into temporal static. The hut barely escaped. Baba Yaga lay broken in its hold, her memories threadbare. Kale crouched beside her. Mila. Yarek.